Secretlab is generating $300 million per year, and the company has only been around for 6 years. That makes them one of the fastest growing companies in the history of Singapore. In this video, I break down 3 strategies that they are using to grow so fast. Number 1, focus. Secretlab is a single product company, whereas many other companies out there try to sell a lot of products because they want to increase revenue. But Secretlab's strategy is counterintuitive, and Secretlab has gotten to $300 million revenue not in spite of having one product, but because of having one product, the gaming chair. And this is the secret used by many fast-growing companies as well. For example, Apple. In 1996, when Steve Jobs came back to Apple, the first thing that he did was to cut all the product lines, including printers, computer peripherals, and so on, and focus on just one single product, which is the MacBook. It's only when MacBook gained traction, then he added more and more products. And why is this so important, this focus on one product? Because in the case of SMEs or startups, we always have very limited resources. Take this question, for example, if you have one bullet in the battlefield, who would you shoot? Would you shoot the general or would you shoot the foot soldier? Of course, you would shoot the general. And likewise for a SME, we have limited ammunition, we have limited money and manpower, so we want to invest in something that will give the maximum impact. In the case of Secretlab, they understand that gaming chair is the key for them. It is the product with the highest potential. There is market demand and there's very little competition at that time. That's why they focus their ammunition on the gaming chair, and it paid off tremendously. The key thing is that for any SME or startup, we need to have the discipline to resist the temptation to add more products, to sell more products, to make money. Because in order to make money, it's actually counterintuitive. This leads me to the second factor for their success, which is positioning. Because they only have a single product, it's very easy for them to be top of mind in their category. And it's only recently, when they crossed $300 million, they started adding a new product, which is the desk. But imagine from the start, if they started selling all kinds of products, the table, the chair, the cabinet, the lighting, they become a furniture store company, and they will be competing with the likes of IKEA, Scantic, and other huge furniture store companies. And the furniture market is much more saturated, and it's very unlikely that they can win. Instead, they chose to niche down and only sell chairs, gaming chairs. People today have more money than their parents or grandparents' generation, and we all want the best. We don't want an average chair, we want a great chair. And Secretlab was able to focus their resources on creating a great chair because they have a single focus, and people gravitate towards it. They are now the market leader. In other words, they use a blue ocean strategy to create a category for themselves in which they dominate, and that was brilliant. In recent years, over COVID, Secretlab's sales actually increased 10 times because people started to work from home and they need a good chair. If you have seen one of our previous videos on how tissue was marketed, you know that it's very possible to switch up your target audience and your message to appeal to different people. You don't have to create new products all the time. This way your marketing will not run dry, you will not saturate your market fast. You can always create new target audience without having to create a new product. And the third reason for their success, marketing. Unlike other furniture companies, Secretlab doesn't even have a retail store, even though they are such a big company today. They only sell online. And this is amazing given that their product is a chair, and people can actually buy it without even trying it, without even knowing whether it's comfortable. Which means Secretlab has done a very good job at creating trust and doing selling online. The key thing about doing selling online is that you don't meet people face to face, so you don't know what is holding them back, or you don't know what is their objection, as in the case of a face-to-face sales process. So a very big part of selling your product online is to anticipate objections before it appears. So it's like doing the job of a salesperson, but online using your website. So in the case of Secretlab, they know that people are concerned about the leather peeling of the chair. So what Secretlab has done is to introduce the Peel Protection Guarantee, and the 5 years extended warranty, as well as 49 days refund policy. And in marketing, we call all this the risk reversal, which means that the seller takes on the risk that the buyer traditionally faces when buying something. So if something turns out wrong or is unsatisfactory, the buyer can always reverse their decision. So this is very important in digital marketing. You always want to overcome their objection because you do not meet them in person. And not to mention that Secretlab also has a very strong sales page. They don't just send people to a plain product page. They have a sales page with all the authority elements, media endorsements, and reviews by lots of people. In this way, even though you have not tried the chair before, but you trust Forbes' recommendation, for example, because Forbes is an authority. So when Forbes says that the chair is comfortable, you tend to believe that. So Secretlab has successfully created an online salesperson for themselves to beef up their online sales. I think this is a great inspiration because it's a story of a Singapore business that is quite new and don't have any financial backing at the start, and they managed to grow so big with the power of digital marketing without a retail store. This tells us that the possibilities for growing our business online is huge. Thanks for watching this video. If you want to know more about digital marketing, make sure to subscribe to this channel, press the bell notification so that when new videos are released, you will be notified. Thanks, and I'll catch you soon.